2024 BMW X6 sacrifices practicality to style, but comes standard with all-wheel drive. So what kind of car is the 2024 BMW X6 and what does it compare to? The 2024 BMW X6 is the coupe-like cousin of the X5 midsize luxury SUV. Its rounded roof and tapered rear accentuates its sportiness at the cost of roominess. Other German rivals offer similar SUV pairs in the Mercedes-Benz GLE class and Porsche Cayenne. So what's new with the 2024 BMW X6? The 2024 X6 arrives with the most thorough update since the third-generation model launched in 2020. Cockpit tech upgrades mark the most significant changes, but BMW polishes the ends and enhances the three powertrain options in its three models, xDrive 40i, M60i, and X6M competition. The 2024 X6 comes standard with all-wheel drive and an M Sport package that blows out the front end with a large octagonal lower grille grimacing below the classic kidney grille above it. New LED headlights integrate daytime running lights that double as turn indicators, winking at the edges. The biggest differentiator between the X6 and X5 rides on the roofline and the rear. The X6 rounds into the raked tailgate like a fastback. The interior marks the biggest changes for the 2024 X6. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and 14.9-inch touchscreen curve under a single pane of glass toward the driver. Most of the climate control buttons migrate into the touchscreen, and a light bar under the center vents accentuates the horizontal theme, highlighting the wood and aluminum trim. BMW ditches the gear lever for a push-button selector. The selector engages a revised turbocharged 3-liter inline-6 with a 48-volt mild hybrid system that controls the start/stop function and cuts engine power while coasting. This new powertrain runs leaner and meaner, making 40 horsepower and 51 pound-foot of torque more than its predecessor, to 375 horsepower and as much as 398 pound-foot with the mild hybrid engaged. Fuel economy increases 2 miles per gallon to EPA ratings of 23 miles per gallon city, 26 highway, 24 combined. Every X6 uses a telepathic 8-speed automatic transmission that sends the power to all four wheels. An independent suspension with adaptive damping helps offset some of the X6's prodigious weight, but ultimately it handles like an SUV because it is an SUV, albeit one that sits 2.2 inches lower than the X5. The X6 M60i xDrive also employs a mild hybrid with its twin-turbo 4.4-liter V8. Output hits 523 horsepower and 553 pound-foot, and it launches to 60 miles per hour in 4.2 seconds. That mild hybrid powertrain migrates for the first time to the X6M competition. It makes 617 horsepower on its way to a 3.7-second 0 to 60 miles per hour time, and the variable V8 exhaust coupled with a ride dial to 11 on the firmness scale flips the chill-to-thrill ratio. Cargo space and rear passenger space suffers from the fastback-like design. There's 6.5 cubic feet less vertical space than the X5, and rear seat passengers have 1.7 inches less rear legroom and 1.2 inches less headroom. Adults nearing 6 feet tall won't fit comfortably in the back. BMW equips the 2024 X6 with driver assist technology such as automatic emergency braking, active lane control, blind spot monitors, automatic high beams, a driver attention monitor, and an automatic reverse parking that can back the SUV out of a tight spot without the driver in the vehicle. It may revisit its newfangled headlights to curry favor with the IIHS, which faulted the headlights in not earning a top safety pick award. So how much does the 2024 BMW X6 cost? The X6 costs about $3,500 more than the 2023 model, and at least $6,400 more than a similarly equipped X5 even with standard all-wheel drive. At $74,000, including a modest $995 destination fee, the X6 comes with a digital key, a 1-year satellite radio trial, the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 14.9-inch touchscreen with wireless smartphone connectivity as well as wireless smartphone charging, and an updated infotainment system with greater data processing. Standard comfort features include heated front sports seats covered in synthetic leather and a panoramic sunroof. The V8 in the X6 M60i xDrive boosts the price to $94,000 with its M Sport brakes, dynamic exhaust, and electronic rear differential, making for a happy performance medium between the base model and the $128,000 X6M competition. The X6 rounds the roof of the boxier X5 for a look that hasn't grown on us. Most SUVs have a squared-off rear to optimize the utility part of SUV. BMW shaves the angle into a curve here, giving it a fastback SUV profile that's oddly proportioned. It's different enough to earn a point, but we're more confident awarding a point to the clean and calm interior. The 2024 X6 comes standard with an M Sport package with a large octagonal lower grille grimacing below the classic kidney grille above it. New LED headlights integrate daytime running lights that double as turn indicators, winking at the edges. Tall air intakes box the front ends, and the X6 dons more black trim pieces. At the rounded rear, slim taillights hug the ends and stop before the BMW roundel in the center of the tailgate, and rear vents bulge out the ends. The X6M has a more slender kidney grille, but with a larger lower grille and larger side air intakes to cool off the V8. The biggest visual distinguisher are the staggered grille sizes, with 21s up front and 22s in back, or the flashiest colors, such as Wildberry Metallic. Inside, a horizontal theme stretches across the dash with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and 14.9-inch touchscreen curving under a single pane of glass toward the driver. Most of the climate control buttons migrate into the touchscreen, leaving only a tiny band of controls for the hazards, defrosters, and volume knob. Slim center vents sit in between the touchscreen and climate bar. A controller dial and drive mode buttons remain in the console, which now has a push-button gear selector instead of a lever. BMW balances natural textures such as wood and leather with aluminum accents for a calm, almost serene cabin. The 2024 BMW X6 hustles like an all-pro linebacker. Every BMW X6 comes with an 8-speed automatic transmission housing an electric motor that boosts output by 12 horsepower and 147 pound-foot of torque. It cuts any turbo lag off the line, and the 48-volt mild hybrid system cuts engine power while coasting in eco mode to aid fuel economy. The powertrain routes power to all four wheels, and the adaptive suspension can be tuned from soft to stiff. From there, the three distinct models offer distinct performance, from spicy to sizzling. So how fast is the BMW X6? Most X6 shoppers opt for the base X6 xDrive 40 and its revised turbocharged 3-liter inline-6. It makes 40 horsepower and 51 pound-foot of torque more than its predecessor, to 375 horsepower and as much as 398 pound-foot with the mild hybrid engaged. It sprints to 60 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds, according to BMW, but if this daily commuter tempts you into becoming a daily sprinter, consider your tires. That is it for today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the video.